I'm still laughing at this shit, bro. Like, my boy Nishinoya, Tanaka, and Hinata bouncing around Kageyama on the outside with that bounce, dude. They're like, Oniku Kami-sama praising the meat god, dude. I was dying. I was absolutely dying after Daichi told him about this barbecue. Because I'm a Nekomata and the dude are discussing, bringing this thing. And I'm like, this is fucking Haikyuu. What kind of sinister, what are they bringing in? Like some special training regimen? Like some sort of, some serving machine or some shit? I was like, what the fuck are they gonna bring in? Turns out they're having a fucking barbecue, man. I'm telling you, the vibes would be nice during that. But Haikyuu Hypu, season 2, episode 9, man. The pacing is beautiful. It really is. And I know a lot of people might feel like season 2 has been rather slow, going into these Tokyo practice games and everything like that. It's all in service of Karasuno's growth, and at the same time developing our core, Karasuno players and their characters, and developing these characters, their bonds between each other, especially this episode with Hinata and Kageyama. But on top of that, showcasing and getting us closer to the various other players on the different teams. My boy BOKUTO, for example, who wasn't even on my radar until we came out here. I'm like, yo, BOKUTO is real, man. Like, he's rivaling KURO for me. He hasn't surpassed Kenma or anything like that, but still, he's one of my favorite players in the Haikyuu verse. And, seeing these teams, getting to see more of my favorite team, Nekoma and everything like that, having Haiba on the squad and everything like that, the BOKUTO greatness and Fukurodani, which we're going to see that matchup against them next week. And I'm interested to see what it is that this secret weapon is that BOKUTO was able to enlighten Hinata about. But at the same time, now that Hinata and Kageyama are communicating again, and Yachi is able to see that the root of their strife was really because they both genuinely cared for each other and believed in each other's abilities, and Kageyama began to doubt himself and that he couldn't actually bring out Hinata's full potential, and Hinata wasn't having that. He saw in Kageyama the prowess and the genius that he's always had, and was annoyed with the fact that he thought that he couldn't give him these serves and that they couldn't run this new quick. And as soon as it starts to come together, now that we have Tsukishima on point, we have the rest of the team, Asahi, Nishinoya having grown in various ways and everything like that, Karasuno is going to be more beast than ever. And I think they're going to start to prove it in this final practice matchup against Fukurodani. But we'll have to wait and see. Either way, come spring tournament, they're going to be going in, because it's going to be a lot of tough, insurmountable schools, but they're about to take, the crews are about to take flight, man. Now, aside from that, this episode, the narration and the dialogue from Yachi, man, that letter she sent to her mother at the beginning, just seeing her get all of this dialogue and this screen time, and then her, really seeing the relationship between Hinata and Kageyama through her eyes. I was just like seeing her fangirl at the same time and really starting to generally even develop a passion for volleyball and for this team especially. I'm just like, yo, my girl Yachi is too fucking amazing, dude. And when she dodged that quick shot right during her whole little monologue and everything like that, I was dying. It's unfortunate that Shimizu, my sexy goddess, isn't getting as much play as I thought she would with Yachiran, but she's still every now and then she got that screen time going on for her. And going on in the future, I'm sure that's going to develop a little bit more. We get to see some of the other managers from I believe those were the Fukurodani managers, those two girls that were like, yo, the cafeteria's gonna close and everything. They're looking pretty cute, dude. They're quite kawaii, I'm not gonna lie. So, if that is the case, if that is in fact, and I know it's not Nekoma because, dude is always raving about how, against Tanaka, about how they have these female managers in the first place, but it could very well be Fukurodani. If not, I don't know which school they belong to, but it was interesting to see them and everything like that. But aside from that, the episode just very slow paced. You see everybody growing. Kageyama finally able to, getting the hang of this new, set that Ukai is trying to train him as to, and he's able to drop it in the correct position and hit that ball while visualizing Hinata. Now that he's got that down, now that Hinata has this new special technique, and after the training he went through with OG Ukai and everything like that, the things that he's learned in this camp, like for example, I see where he's like, yo, BOKUTO, he's like, Kako, you're so fucking cool, this rebound shit, how he has that, and he's learning more techniques and everything like that. He has his team behind him, and they're all growing, and even above all of that, the man has this special technique that potentially BOKUTO is able to help him unlock. I can't wait to see all of this shit come to fruition and this combo be even better than it ever was. So, really good episode. Even with the slow pacing, a lot of great development and character development across the board during this arc, and the team is truly coming into their own, dude. And it's gonna be crazy to see how it unfolds. So, even though we're not getting, you know, a lot of action, a lot of game time and everything like that so far this season, a lot of serious games at that, we've really come far in terms of setting the stage for the events to come, building up the characters on the various teams, and of course building up Karasuno. So that's pretty much it. I feel like that was everything. I don't remember if I missed anything. And that one scene with Kuro during the practice and everything like that, man, where he's like, I guess I'm just a nice guy. I was dying after that, man. But aside from that, let me know your thoughts. Great episode as always of that Haikyuu Haibu, and I'm out. Peace.